Hey guys, this is AgentMindStorm, and welcome back to the Pillars. Last episode we reached the very edge of the world, far out in that direction, and as you can see, a few things have changed in between episodes. You might not see them immediately though. It's this. Look at this. We have mobs spawning, and you know why? Because there's grass. Because it finally spread. Because if you look at my hotbar, I spent so many more hours farming the last few levels. Like, the further you get, the harder it gets. It's like an exponential curve for how much XP you need per level. But I finally reached 79 in a tiny bit. So right now, just so you can see that we've finished the goal, we're gonna finish the goal. All these items are here because I spent forever farming. And, yeah, it takes ages. This whole chest filled up. All this stuff's just going to despawn. It doesn't really matter, though. It's not like I need chain armor for anything. Even though in normal survival, I'd be super stoked that I could get chain armor. But, like, it's done. 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 It is done. It's done. It's done. It's done. The worst goal of them all. It's done. Woo! Okay, so all that we have left now is spawn and defeat the Wither and construct a tier 3 beacon. And technically we've even got tier 3 beacon done, we just need the beacon itself. So, really, the only goal we have left now is defeat the gosh darn Wither. We're just going to kill the mobs here, by the way, because this is like a farm, but we don't need to worry about breeding them. It's amazing. Yeah, we really don't need to worry about food very much anyways, because I've got enough food to probably last the rest of the series. I'm not super active in this series, but, you know, it's always a good idea to have more and more food. Also, right as we were nearing the end of the completion of that dirt spreading thing, I killed an enderman who stole one of the dirt blocks, grass blocks, and it actually dropped a grass block. So if we could have done that a lot earlier, if I'd thought of that, just making a bunch of grass that enderman could steal, and then killing them, that would have been a lot smarter. So, also in between episodes, though, I have done a lot, and when I say lot, I mean a lot, of mining endstone. In fact, I've done this much mining endstone, so let me show you exactly how that looks in the end now. I'll head down here. So basically, guys, I did super grindy stuff in between episodes, and if you're wondering why I didn't upload this series very much, it's because of the grindiness. It's just, I didn't feel like doing it. I was like, oh, I have to go do this. But, honestly, that amount of endstone is just this big square. It's not very much. Even though this seems like a lot, this takes ages to mine. It took me probably like 2 hours of mining just to get this because I was using iron pickaxes, because we can't waste those precious diamonds. So, yeah. It doesn't take very long. Let's go at it, but before then, the thought of spending hours on mining endstone is not attractive to me. So I just put it aside and, like, did other things. I played other games, like, I don't know, let's think here. Dark Souls 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, Salt and Sanctuary, Shovel Knight. What has happened here? That's weird. Still trying to think of games I played other than Minecraft. Surviving Mars, because that was on Game Pass, and we have Game Pass for like 3 months, because it was $1, so why not? Smash Ultimate. You know, there's a lot of other games I can play, other than this one. And, sometimes I just don't feel like playing this one when it has to be super boring. But our iron farm here is super efficient, so it gives us enough iron to go and mine the endstone. And this episode, we are going to be placing the endstone, but before we do any of that, we're gonna check the enchant. Okay, before we do that, I keep forgetting what we have to actually do. Can you guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna make some diamond tools. Mostly just diamond fighting stuff. Oh, wait, we already have diamond armor. We just need diamond sword and stuff, so diamonds are in here. We should have enough diamonds to make, like, endless diamond pickaxes, to be fair, so let's just make a sword and pickaxe for now. And we could make more in the future. Pickaxe, sword. Perfect. So we're gonna go check the enchants on this plus the diamond armor. And I know that every single piece of armor shares enchantments, but that's not really the point right now. The point is that we just want to actually see if we can enchant anything today. Smite, Bane of Arthropods, Fire Aspect. Not worth it. efficiency. Ooh, see, that could be really good. In fact, let's get that right now, because we need efficiency, because in the end, it is so boring to mine all that endstone, and that platform we're building is entirely built out of endstone. So, I need a lot of it. And are we really this low on lapis lazuli? Because if so... Oh, that's not good. Wait, didn't I just put it all in a chest right down here? Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, whatever. Let's just put this in here, get that enchantment. Fortune 3 and efficiency. Oh, wow. That's better than I could have ever wanted. And so let's check the sword again. Now, the sword has sharpness 4. So we're looking for smite, but sharpness is pretty good, too. Also, we got to get a book, because a book can basically work as secondary enchanting if we want to save an enchantment and put it on anything. So, yeah, probably a good idea to have one of those, or a few, maybe, in case we get a good one. And, guys, if you're wondering why I waited to start doing this enchanting until this episode, it's because we had to hit experience level 80. So we were experience level 80 for approximately 2 minutes. And now it's gone again. We hit it for, like, it got in the recording. You know what? That's what matters. Let me check, actually. Okay, yeah, it got in the recording. I really wanted to make sure I was actually recording. Aqua affinity, like, see, we don't need aqua affinity, so we don't need that. So let's check the armor now. Protection 4. That's good, but we're looking for blast protection. Protection 4, though. That's good, but we're looking for blast protection. Okay. Let's get protection 4 on the helmet, because the helmet has lots of other enchantments other than protection that it might try to give, so let's just do that while we can. Perfect. Unbreaking 3. That's amazing. Unbreaking 3, protection 4. Perfect, perfect. I could not think of a better thing that we could have gotten on that. So now let's just go through the whole process again. Unbreaking sharpens fire aspect. See, we don't want fire aspect. Fire protection? No, disgusting. Come on. Unbreaking 3, kind of okay, but eh. Blast protection. Boom. See, we want blast protection and unbreaking. Perfect. Blast protection is ideal because it's the wither. The wither does lots of explosive stuff. Efficiency 4, we could get that in case there's nothing else good. Fire protection, don't need it. Why would you ever need fire protection when there's fire resistance? Don't need it. Unbreaking 3, don't need it. So we're going to go with efficiency 4 and add it to our pickaxe. Then let's go again. Protection 4, so we can do that unless this is blast protection. Okay, so it looks like we're going protection 4 on the pants. Bane of Arthropods 5. Sounds real useful, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Infinity. Ooh. I think... Oh, no. Okay. No, we don't need infinity. We don't need infinity. We need protection 4. Boom. And we got Unbreaking 3. Everything we've enchanted has Unbreaking 3. I don't know how that happened, except the book, but the book doesn't really count. Protection 3. We don't need protection 3. So... Unbreaking 3 thorns. Come on, sword. Knockback. Okay, so now we're going to have to start doing garbage enchantments. Now, garbage is when you throw away an enchantment that you know is not going to be good. Actually, let's see if there's any hidden enchantments, because we have 65 levels. I think we're good for now. Just protection 3. Like, that's garbage. We don't want that. So let's go grab another half stack of lapis, craft some more books, and we can still do... Let's see, 62 divided by 3. We can still do 20 enchantments at level, the max level, whatever it is called. I've forgotten already. Level 80. So level 80, we can do 20 plus 6. So 26 enchantments is how many we can do with just the amount of levels that we've gathered in, like, over time, trying to get that one goal. I really wish I hadn't done that. It would have helped the speed of everything so much. But you know what? Now that it's done, we can really start blazing along the trail. So 3 books, that should be good for a little while. We still have a leather left behind for some reason. I don't know why I kept that, but whatever. We'll just plop a book. We'll spread out. Oh no, this is gonna be a nightmare. Punch 1. See, that's garbage. We don't want garbage. So unbreaking again, or looting. See, none of those are good. So now we're going to pull out the final secret weapon, which is the bow, because a bow is also incredibly important when you're fighting the wither, and we're going to need a highly enchanted one. Not infinity, though. We just mostly want power, honestly. Power bow is the ideal enchantment for the bow. Like, I really can't even think of any enchantments other than power that we could even need. Really. Like, can you? Because power seems like the one that is actually necessary. We can just stockpile arrows. We have a giant mob spawner that's generating so many arrows we can never use them all up. So, yeah, let's just craft a bow. Let's go. Make this bow. Crow. That doesn't rhyme at all. Okay. Check. Chestplate. Wait, didn't we already check this? Yes. So, we're gonna bring out the secret bow weapon. And it could be garbage. It's unbreaking. We do want unbreaking, so we'll put this in here. Hope it has a secret enchantment. Power 4! See? Perfect. That's amazing. Good bow. Good, great bow. Now, sword. Sharpness 3. That's bad. Blast protection 4. Perfect. Perfect. So blast protection 4, blast protection 4, protection 4, protection 4. This armor should be super protective now. We should... Blast protection 4. We could throw away the leggings and craft new ones, actually. Let's do that. So, wow. Blast protection is honestly the most important thing we could need right now. So let's check this one, sharpness 3. See, we don't need sharpness 3. We really need smite 5. I don't know why it's so hard to get smite 5. Really, why is it so hard to get smite 5? It should not be this difficult. Luckily, we can keep crafting different armor and pants and stuff to mesh up the enchantments. So, like, if we craft, for example, what we're about to do... Wait, actually... We already have protection 4 pants. This is a completely useless enchantment. Now, we don't like to touch this, because that has Curse of Binding and Mending, and that's the worst mix. That just has protection 3. So we could mash protection 3... No, we couldn't. That wouldn't help. So, okay, let's just craft this... and that. And then we can get leggings. Boom. And now we can go for... First, we're going to check if we can get unbreaking on these. If we can't get unbreaking, then we'll just straight up enchant them with blast protection. See, like, that's just protection. We don't want that. So we're going to go with blast protection on that. I don't know where my anvil went. I swear I had an anvil in this world. Maybe it's still in a chest upstairs, but I know I crafted one at some point. Maybe I exited without saving? No, I never exit without saving in this series. Why would I have exited without saving? For now, though, we can put the perfect armors in here. Like, the armor we want to... We should probably make a separate chest for fighting the Wither, shouldn't we? But, other than that, let's craft... Let's put this in here. Put this string in here. Put these sticks in here. And then put the wool in here. And now our inventory is so much cleaner looking. Just like that. So, anvil. Don't tell me I have to craft... I mean, okay, to be fair, if we do have to craft an anvil, it won't set us back much. I mean, think about how much iron we have. Infinite. We have infinite iron. And think about how much iron it takes to craft an anvil. Not infinite. See, we really could craft it, I guess. I don't know why it's not... I swear I placed an anvil down there. Can Endermen steal anvils? Is that a thing that Endermen can do? I have no idea. Also, I like how I've undone many episodes of progress of XP farming just in, like, 10 minutes. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous just how hard it gets to get levels once you're past 60. It just takes ages. Years. No, it doesn't take years, it takes hours. But still, lots of XP farming, which is different, because usually you don't farm XP, you just kind of get it. I mean, you do farm XP if you're really desperate. But I've never really been that desperate, that's the thing. I've never had to farm experience. Until this series, I guess in Skyblock I had to farm some experience too. Where is anvils? I actually, wait, probably with the crafting table, right? Yeah, there we go. Also, I don't even know how they would sort all those cartography tables and stuff on console edition, like on PS4. Because think about how many they're going to need. Like, they're going to have to make a whole new part of the crafting table just for that. So let's put the anvil there. Put the leggings. Oh, this could hurt our... Okay, 8. Let's not do it for now. Let's not do it for now. Let's keep doing the level 30 enchantments while we can. I hate to do that, but we really need... Okay, we're just going to go with sharpness 3 and hope it comes with an additional enchantment. Oh! Silk Touch, that's good. We want Silk Touch, so we'll just keep Silk Touch and not touch anything else. Power 3. No. So we'll check the legs. Unbreaking. Ooh, unbreaking! That's exactly what we want. But what if it comes with protection? Well, if it comes with protection, then we're just ruined. Dang it. Okay, now we've got 3 pairs of diamond pants that have protection. These are all garbage. I hate this. Okay, whatever. We'll just craft another pair of pants. I should have checked the sword. I forgot to check the sword. Smite! 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 Guys, do you see smite? Remember when you could just put it in and out like this and it would change the enchantments? Remember how nice that was? Yeah, now you gotta do this garbage. Oh my gosh! This sword! Oh, this is like an amazing sword. Okay, I think that's all we need, really. We got a power 4 bow with unbreaking. We got a smite 4 sword with unbreaking. We've got a full set of armor that is going to have mostly blast protection 4. Okay, so we'll put these ones away. We'll get another pair of pants. Yet another pair of pants. Let's head down to the anvil. Let's craft this together with blast protection 4. Boom. And then let's craft this with this and see. There we go. Now we're only level 25, but it was totally worth it because our armor is amazing now. So let's check this. Fire aspect, we don't need fire aspect. Doesn't help against the wither. The wither cannot be set on fire. We could look at bows and keep looking at swords, but I think at this point, we're going to call it good. So here's the thing. I want this armor to be the safest armor ever. I don't want to hurt it. So we're going to put it all in here. Protection helmet, blast boots, blast leggings, blast chest. Smite sword. This can stay with me, actually. But then all this other stuff, like these books, efficiency 4 actually, that could go on this pickaxe. Let's do that now, while we can still remember it. And then we'll have an efficiency 5 diamond pickaxe, which is way too much. Way too much. Protection 3 book, not really needed. Silk touch, we could make another pickaxe and put silk touch on it. Now, see this? See how this anvil's partly broken? They never fixed that bug. And that's the advantage of having Hostile Edition. Now, the weird thing is, when you break an anvil that's partially broken already, it doesn't stack with others. So, like, it half knows that it's broken, but it doesn't fix it anyways. It's really weird. We have enough iron to keep crafting anvils till the end of time. So let's put these in here. Let's put this book, can just go back to materials. Lapis lazuli can go back up here. This pants can also go in here. This gold can go in the trash. And then this pickaxe can go back in here. So, I think that was a pretty successful episode. We did very little. So I want to do just a little bit more and show you the platform, because that's the one thing I haven't shown you. And that was actually what I planned to do this episode. I didn't expect the enchanting to go just so well. Also, look at the mobs over here. We have a horse! We have a horse. Have you ever seen a horse in such a useless place before as this? Actually, it could be useful to have a horse, because it takes forever to get to the place over there, the platform. But taming a horse on the side of this place is like the most dangerous thing ever, since the horses throw you off. It happened to me once. I can't remember when, if it was in an episode or not, but I got, or not even, it might not have even been the series, but I got on a horse over like a void map like this. And it threw me off into the void. It was terrible. Horrible. Why horse? It's even worse than Red Dead Redemption. So, this platform, as you can see, now has taken more of a shape. And that's really all it's taken so far, because I just built the outline. So last episode, we built like the plus sign shape, right? This, in between episodes, I built the outline. So now it's like a full square with 4 quadrants. So we can fill them in separately and then have one big battle arena. So as you can see, this is definitely going to be big enough to fight the Wither. Like, I was really skeptical, legitimately, at first, that this would be big enough, but now that I'm seeing it in actual blocks, yeah, this is way big enough to fight the Wither. So I've been thinking a little bit more of how we should fight it, like where we should spawn it, where we should battle it. Should we spawn it sideways? Should we spawn it under the platform or above it or what? And the way I thought it out is in my head. So if we spawn it below the platform, then it won't be able to go up. It won't pathfind to us. It'll just sink to the void. And then we won't even get it. That's not what we want. So that's the worst idea. Just out of the room. Go away. Terrible, terrible idea. Then the middling idea, the pretty okay one, is to just spawn it on the middle of the platform. And then I thought, wait, why would we spawn it on the middle of the platform when it would blow a big hole right in the middle? Why not spawn it on the edge, or even better, off the edge of the platform, so that when it spawns, it just flies over? And that worked pretty well, too. Well, I mean, I didn't test it or anything. I could test it, but I feel like that's kind of cheating, so I'm not going to test it. I mean, maybe I will end up testing it and just not tell you, but that would be kind of dishonest now that I've just told you that I'm not testing it. So, I completely forgot what I was going to say now that I've messed all that stuff about testing. Okay, yeah. Was I going to spawn it off or above? So what I ended up thinking is spawn it above and in front, so that as it spawns, it'll explode the platform, float down, and then pathfind over to us. So it's going to spawn, like, over there in the sky. Then it can come over to the platform and fight us. Now, we've also got to think about the Wither's attacks. There's the normal attacks, which is just, you know, flying around, shooting skulls. That's the annoying one to deal with. But it's also the most common one, so we're going to have to deal with it a lot. Then there is the charge attack, which happens after half health. That one is annoying, and it will also be devastating to this platform. And the charge attack is the single reason why he scares me in the pillars. Seriously, I don't think I would be scared of him if it wasn't for that charge attack. But with the charge attack, he does so much damage to the ground, he's going to make big trenches in this. So we're going to have to be really careful with how we do this. And we could even bring some blocks around, like we're doing skyblock or something. And, I mean, like a battle skyblock. And then kind of build over it like it's a skyblock match. And that would be ridiculous. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it could also work in our favor. So then, other than that, I'm thinking the half-health attack, where he just explodes and spawns wither skeletons, that's going to be frustrating to deal with. It's going to be frustrating to deal with, but it's a one-time attack. So we don't have to worry after it, like, hits half health and we kill the skeletons. We probably don't have to worry anymore, because they're dead. They don't spawn again. That's annoying that they do spawn, but they'll be taken care of quickly. Then I was thinking, okay, any other attacks I missed? We can shoot the skulls back at him in some phases, and then it, like, stuns him, but that's not really going to help us much. That's not even a different attack, so I couldn't think of anything else. Tell me in the comments if I forgot anything. I guess he'll break blocks if he runs into them, but since the platform is flat, he shouldn't be breaking any blocks, unless he breaks blocks below him, but I don't remember the Wither's behavior enough to tell you whether or not he does. So let's get back to the island before it's nightfall, because I'm not lighting that island up over there, that faraway area. Lights are just kind of pointless over there. So, yeah. We are on the edge of this series, guys. The edge of not only the world, but the edge of the series, and the edge of my probably last solo survival single separate series alliteration. Because this is, like, really separate from everything else I've done. It's not connected, it's single player only, it's in the sky, which I guess I've done 2 other times, but that doesn't really count. So yeah, this will probably be my last one, and it's kind of sad to see it's coming so close to an end, but I don't know. I think it's also kind of happy, because it's been going on. It has to end at some point, right? And why not end it with everything perfect? So, yeah, this episode we accomplished big things. I know for most of it I was just talking about enchantments. It wasn't really the most captivating content, but I'm sure we got some good stuff done. I've already forgotten where I put the armor. I put it here, right? Yes. The armor here. I should probably also put the bow and stuff, but armor and sword's really the most important thing. Anyways, guys, see you later.